Right.
Yes. So, hello.
Hello.
Hi. Yes.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the external objections in your journey at this point of time, the journey?
Right now. Okay. So sometimes, like that, the third party thing,
Mhm.
right? So that kind of saddens me a little bit. Like
The
he's still,
presence of third party?
yeah, presence of third party, but like the main thing is like he's replying to, like, what to say, her comments and all, and they're still talking. I don't know, like, I don't know about their status or anything, what's their relationship status or something like that. So that's kind of like, it's hurting a bit. Like, why is he replying to her comments and all? Like, they should not even, at least, if everything is over, then I think they should not even, you know like, stay as friends also, because it just makes things more complicated, I feel. So that's the thing right now.
Mhm. So, wherever this part of you is, where you are not happy with the fact that he is choosing friendship with third party or anybody related to third party. So, wherever this energy is present, or basically where he's not committing to you but is choosing somebody else, wherever this energy is present. Varnika joined at like a divine time. So it's like wherever this energy is present, where you do not like your twin flame or your SP to reply to third party's text or tag third party in their comment or on Instagram, follow them. And it can be third parties also, or third party, no matter what is, or the third party popping up, or the third party being engaged. Basically, wherever you are not liking this external objection, you're going through this part inside. Hello, Alka, you're finally here. We are releasing the external objection and we are going to be releasing the third party upheavals. So, what exactly is triggering you at this point of time? Go within to your heart space. So the part of you which is triggered, which is anxious, which is in pain because of the external objection. Third party does not necessarily has to be a person. The third party can be his procrastination also. So wherever you have this sense of pain inside of you because of the presence of something that is externally objecting your happiness, basically. Going to this particular space where this uneasiness is manifested, we are acknowledging that this uneasiness is present, and we're also acknowledging the realization that we do not want this uneasiness to be there. We want it to be replaced by a reality where this third party, this reality is not even present. And third point, we want to ensure that this thing does not even last a trace of it. So where not even a trace of it should last, that layer is coming. So wherever in that trace of it layer, the energy is coming is that what if it lasts? What if it something just backfires? What if it stays and I don't stay? Wherever you have this energy, it stays and you don't stay. And wherever this aspect is present, that if the third party stays and if it doesn't work out between us, so wherever this anxiousness of this particular fear is there, that if it works out with a third party and not with me. So working on that very layer, we're going into that layer, and as we integrate that layer, this part is now shifting to the realization that it is going to happen with me. It is a matter of choice. I take the power back to myself, and I am choosing to believe that the third party is completely gone, and the third party is completely now removed from every aspect of his life. So, anywhere still that is not the case in your physical reality, where you can see that third party is still prevalent even after you have been doing the inner work. Still the third party is showing up wherever that part is, where the third party is showing up, that pain is, we are going to that part and integrating that energy. As we further reintegrate this energy within this wound, the layer that is coming up is that I really want to be freed and free to have the kind of commitment and love that I seek. So, whenever you really want to be freed and have the kind of commitment and love that you seek, as we go to that aspect and integrate and love that aspect. So, the layer finally is coming up is that I choose to be seen, I choose to be heard, I choose to be prioritized in my SP's life. I choose to be my SP's number one priority. I choose to be preferred by my SP completely. I choose to be my SP's favorite person on earth. I choose my SP to choose me going beyond measure. Wherever this part is being chosen, that your SP is choosing you beyond measure, still the anxiousness part that is retaining. You're further going to that anxiousness layer. But my SP is doing that. But my SP is doing this in the physical reality. But my SP today told me that my SP getting irritated to see me. So wherever that layer is present in you, going to that aspect and loving that aspect, knowing that you have manifested a reality where your SP is not loving you, acknowledging and coming into this awareness that you are manifesting everything and also got this reality. This part is further being assimilated and integrated, and upon this integration, the layer that is coming up is that my SP is choosing me and only me. No matter what, my SP chooses me and only me. There's nothing else on earth that my SP can choose, but it's all about me. So finally, the layer that is now showing up would be it's really happening, right? I can trust and let it go and completely trust the process. Yeah, it's really happening. You can completely trust and let go and trust the process that is happening for you here and now. And it's done. So, how do you feel, Alka? Who would like to share how it feels? Hello? Yeah. Hi, Sharika. How do you feel?
Hello.
Hi, how are you feeling?
Yeah, yeah. I'm feeling quite like relaxed, and it's good. Like
So, you can trust the feeling now that it's happening.
yeah, it is happening. And I even told you like today he called me, so that also that thing also it boosted up my confidence, and like oh my god, he called me like it was very unexpected. And of course good things happen unexpectedly only, so it was really good. Like I'm feeling much positive now.
And this week only we had done quantum teleportation for call.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, it worked on you.
yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely it
So
works.
hi. Mhm. Thank you. Hi, Somdutta.
Yes, Chirasree.
How are you feeling?
Yes, I'm feeling good, little light because yes, you already know that this is the one point which actually hits me sometimes. So yes, this is the point. So I'm feeling good right now.
That's great. So
Uh,
hi, Alka.
I
How are
had
you feeling?
Hi Di, yeah, I'm also
Hi.
feeling, very nice. काफी boredom feel कर रही थी. Now I'm feeling very relaxed
Mhm.
as compared to earlier.
That's
Thank you so
great.
much for this session, Didi. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Varnika, how are you feeling? So I'm asking everybody who is in this situation to say. So Varnika, how are you feeling?
So actually, I was so disappointed and sad today. I was like so sad and so disappointed, and I was so anxious actually today. I don't know, like they are having a breakup and they're again patching up, breakup and patching up, breakup and patching up. I don't know just like
Mhm.
what to do right now. Like
Okay.
he didn't even
So
talk
the
to
fact.
me for 6 days till now. Like it's been 6 days he hadn't reply my message or he haven't seen my message and all.
Mhm. So whenever they are breaking up, patching up, how do you feel about it?
I feel like so sad and so disappointed. Every time he says I broke up with her, I was like, oh really? This breakup has happened. I'm so happy and all at that time. And after that, like after like 1 or 2 days, they're again patching up, and it feels so hurt. I'm so disappointed in him, and so it hurts me a lot. Actually, I feel like I just want to scream
So,
and beat him and sort of.
so you're hurt, disappointed, and you really want to spew it out. So wherever this energy is, what are you craving justice for?
Yeah.
What are you craving justice for?
Yes.
I'm asking, what are you craving justice for?
I didn't get that thing actually. I wasn't even
So
actually
the part
paying
of you which
attention
is.
for any of everything's in for today. I mean, like I've been so sad and so dull. I've been not talking to anyone in my home today actually.
So the part of you who is sad, disappointed, really angry, she's
Yeah.
seeking justice, right?
Yes. Yes.
So why is she seeking justice?
I
What
love
kind
him.
of
I
justice does
want
she
him.
want?
I'm just really working hard to get back him into my life, and I obviously deserve him when compared when you compare me and her, like I'm the one who deserves him a lot more than her. I agree they had a relationship for 8 years, and I agree she was with him when he has nothing, and she supported him obviously when he has nothing. But I deserve him more. Like he deserves to be treated the way now he's being treated by her.
I can resonate completely with what she's telling.
That's you're doing great. You're doing great.
Yeah.
It was good. Natalie or Gauri? Gauri.
Call,
Okay.
yeah.
Both of
My
you, keep
situation
yourself
is
unmute. Yeah.
my situation is complete weird, to be frank.
Tanika is also in a similar
It's
situation.
it's
Then
the
Tanika is in a
opposite.
similar situation. Hmm.
Yeah, so my with me, I sometimes feel she has been with him in his tough times in the past, and she's been in his life for like more than 5 plus 3, yeah, like around 8 years.
Oh my
Uh,
god,
yeah,
they had a relation of 8 years.
yeah, they had a relation of 8 years exactly.
Even my XP also has a relation of 8 years.
Exactly. That's why I was resonating so much. So kind of morally I get into dilemma that am I, asking for more because they are already there with each other, and that the bond is so strong. They know in and out of each other. But but the way she treats him, I can't see, and I can completely get that he deserves a better person, and he has lost control of his own
Hmm.
life. Like she's been so controlling, taken
Hmm.
over him, and he doesn't have that
Hmm.
willpower to fight back and get it back his powers, get back his powers. But he also said he expresses very little. In that little thing he said, yes, I have given up because I did not know any better. That was the only thing he said after, like, hundreds of conversations. So I completely resonate with her.
Yeah, even my SP said like I even like you more than her, but I don't have any choice. I have to be with her. Like why you need
Exactly.
to
Okay.
do
So
that? Like when you can choose your life, you need to do that. Like take a step ahead and do it. I'm
Yeah.
so frustrated on him right now.
Yeah.
He,
See,
he didn't
for
even
more
open
than
my
me, I
message
want.
till now. It's been 6 days and that idiot haven't seen my message till now. That it's really pissing me off. I've been
Yeah, and he
listening.
doesn't have
I've
freedom
been
at all
doing
at all.
meditations on meditations one on one. But my mood is not going to settle down right now.
hmm, I understand your situation, but the part of you who's giving the power away to SE, and you both have to say that your SP has to say that I don't have a better choice. I didn't know any better, but now your SPs know better. Now they have the
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
Now they can take action. So wherever your SP now has to take a decision, that is what has to be manifested in this reality, that no matter what has been, she has been there, she's done this, she's done that, that's very kind of her, but now it's her time to go, because if she's also there, you're also there, it's going to be a mess. So, and anyway, if somebody was dating for a long time, it's better they move apart, because that will help them move on and start a new relationship. So, wherever they both are scared of choosing this reality, going to this aspect internally, wherever it's very difficult for your SP to choose you, but is choosing the third party because it looks better in front of the society, wherever this layer is there, going there and loving this aspect. So the part of you that is having breakthrough is that no matter what the situation is, no matter what I feel, no matter what I used to think is right or wrong, no matter what he thinks is right or wrong, beyond that, right now, I'm choosing that my SP is letting go of anything and everything possible to completely choose me, to completely be there for me, completely be there in my team. And so it is. And I choose my SP to be there for me. How do yours feel now?
I think he is thinking about her, because I like I told you, he is my, I feel he's my twin flame, and how I am
Hmm,
thinking about him, he is also thinking
hmm,
about her. And he
hmm,
thinks that he has me, but she doesn't have anyone if he leaves her. So he's
hmm.
thinking more about
So
her.
can you choose that she also has somebody? So can you choose there's somebody out there for her also, because everybody has someone out there for them. So can we choose that? Yesterday we talked about this, right? That there's not enough for all. That was
Hmm.
the block. So
Hmm.
this is the block again. There is enough for her also. There's more than enough partners for her. So can you choose to let go of her so that her ideal partner can show up?
Hmm. Hmm.
Can you choose to believe that she is also a spiritual being having a human experience, a soul basically? So her soul will figure a way out.
It is very tough actually to
Okay.
believe that. Yeah.
So
Because I've heard from her
okay,
telling
that
that
her soul will
we are
figure
made
it
for each other, and I have a deep connection with him and all that, to me, because she kind of has doubt about me and him, so she keeps telling these kind of things again and again, like, giving hints that uh, she and his match is very strong and they're very perfect and all that.
So wherever they are very perfect, the match is very strong. Wherever you are feeling intimidated by that, going to that layer, knowing that it looks on the surface that they're going off strong. It looks on the surface that she's trying to portray that it's so lovey-dovey, it's so this, she's so that, she's so caring about him. But it is what you choose. She's just you projected out. So the role she's playing in your life, the role he's playing in your life, the role she's playing in his life is all that you decide in your reality. So the role you are appointing to her now, do you choose to give her a different role where she's finding someone else and letting him just be because she's just realized that it's of no use to drag the relationship? So she stopped that dragging and is now choosing you over her, choosing to be with you. So, how do you feel now?
I'm feeling resistance actually. I can't imagine that.
Hmm.
Yeah, because she's a very strong
Hmm. So,
personality.
what is the resistance? Okay. So, what is your resistance?
That no, this is just a I can't visualize that. I feel it is like a artificial
Okay.
thing which I'm
So
trying
in
to
this
force it
situation, yeah, in this situation, yeah, in a situation like this where you're thinking that it's artificial and forcing it, it's best to let go and that, okay, if it's meant to be with her, they shall be together. If it's meant to be with me, he shall be with me and I let go. And at this time, it's best to take a break from this manifestation and
on.
focus on your well-being, focus on becoming a better version of yourself, focusing on gearing up the strength in your heart chakra to believe more is a good
Hmm.
option during
Hmm.
this phase. So
Okay.
yeah, I
Okay. Yeah.
recommend you to focus
Yeah.
on
This
that.
this this is
Yes.
this kind of is in flow, so I can do this. Then
Hmm.
that is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Cherisha, can
Hmm.
I add something?
Yes,
Like
absolutely.
even I had this feeling, that she is much better and all. But then later on, I started certain affirmations that also helped me to boosten up my confidence. So I said like, dude, I am the best. I attract love. It's he who has to come running to me. I am not going to go to him. And whoever is she, I am much better than her. So this, I believe, Gauri, you can say to yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and it would definitely make some difference. Like I believe you are underestimating yourself that she is
Yes,
much stronger personality than you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
exactly.
Okay. Yeah. So that
Now it's
is.
best to let go of both and work on your self development, work on you. It'll
Mhm.
happen naturally.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
if you try to
Thank you so much.
force that she's better, again you might get into because you're coming from PTSD background, you might get into that. Okay, now I'm feeling ashamed. So rather than to get into that trip again,
Mm.
just work on you. Vibrationally, things will align. Once you become your higher vibration, you'll really look at her and be like, oh my god, I was tripping. So just
Mm.
work on yourself
Yeah,
till
that
now.
I get into that mode sometimes as well. Like it is on and off. Sometimes I feel really, like I don't care even if he's with her, but it is his karma that way. Like, I am much above it kind. And sometimes I get into the drama and I feel, oh no, I feel sorry for him. And sometimes I feel sorry for me. Like, why am I attracting these kind of people? What don't I deserve better? So it is like three phases I'm just hopping.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
a part and parcel because first is question answer mode that don't I deserve better. Second is retrospection. This is gonna happen or not to get into the what if as if phase.
Mm,
And finally it is it's done. So it's
mm,
like she is you pushed out, he is you pushed out, and they literally are playing the role that you are choosing that they should be playing whatever you're thinking that they should behave like, they're exactly behaving that way. So you have to
okay.
internally change your relationship and start believing and
Mm,
knowing that I know that things have worked in my favor. So that knowing that I know things have worked in my favor starts when you let go and focus on you. And
mm,
once you focus on you and gear up that radical self love, it'll
mm,
flow in naturally. Naturally, you
mm.
start to love him and want him and be with him, feel
Yeah.
like, okay, I
Mhm.
deserve this. Naturally, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Varnika.
yeah.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Yeah.
So, how do you feel, Varnika?
I feel somewhat better there actually. Like before this, I was getting so anxious and all, but
Mm,
now I'm somewhat good. And I actually heard that she has like so many other friends like who she could date, like more than one or two,
mm,
but like she has so many third parties in her life too. I was like thinking, why don't she just leave him alone and just go run after them? Like, why don't she do that when she has so many options, when she has so many friends and all in that?
yeah. So, you're actually manifesting it right now, not just for you, everybody here. The third party now is just going away. It's a very good way to affirm. I think I had given you this affirmation also that she has found somebody else to talk to. I think I gave it to Chayanika. So she has found someone else to talk to. So it's like being in that zone that, yeah, there are so many people on earth who she can talk to, so many people she can be with. She's just going to them, talking to them. She just left him alone because they don't have anything in common anymore. So he's just left him for me, and we're just very happy together. Integrating this, how do you feel?
Somewhat better
You
actually.
know.
Like, you're making my day so good now.
That's why this class is to
uh,
get
and
into a better state.
I don't get sometimes when they have like when they have a fight, he'll be so
Mm,
nice to me. He'll just talk so nicely for hours and hours and hours. And if
mm,
they everything was good between them, he won't even talk to me. Also, I just feel sometimes sorry for me, and I knew he will talk to me when they fought, and still I'll talk to him.
mm,
Like, I don't know why I was so stupid and dumb. Like,
mm,
I want
mm,
to be so uh, strict and all. I like not giving reply for 2 to 3 days,
mm.
like he is doing like that to me right now. I want to do that, but I can't even
So
do.
it's
Like,
like, do
15
that,
minutes is the
do that.
longest time I can hang without opening his message.
Do you fear that you lose him?
Yeah, I have a lot of fear in me about him, about that
Yes, you
actually.
cannot lose something you're manifesting. So there is nothing here, right? Here
Yeah.
and here, there's nothing. So I'm choosing that I manifest in this reality my SP. My SP is not here. I'm choosing that he is getting manifested here. Now that I'm choosing that my SP is getting manifested here, for my SP to get manifested here, for my SP to sit in this proximity with me, it is not here right now, right? Physically.
Yeah, yeah, it's not that physical.
So physically, it's not here, right? You don't see it. So
Yes.
I am wanting that physically my SP is here. So when I'm wanting physically, something is here, physically my SP's presence is here, I have to just focus on the fact that physically my SP's presence is here. I am with my SP physically. Your internal objections will say like, but it's not here, but he's with her, but this, but that. You have to shut those voices up literally of your subconscious and continue to say that no, he is with me, he is with me, he is with me. After a while, your subconscious will drop other thinking that, but he's not with me. Okay, but he was not with me, but now something or the other has to happen so that he has to leave everything to just be with me the way I want. So when you are just focusing on, he's just with me the way I want. This is him in exact way how I want. He's with me exactly how I want. When you're holding on to this energy that he's with me exactly how I want him to be, no other reality can last. Every other reality will immediately fall apart. Every other reality will immediately crush apart because the only reality that can last is the reality that you believe, trust, and force literally. So it's like you're holding on constantly, but it's all fine. We are together. We are together. There are other realities showing up every day. everything is happening, this is falling, that is falling. You're letting everything fall, you're letting the chaos just be. Amidst the chaos, you are constantly like, this is the reality which has manifested, and this is my reality. And you just keep on gearing up that strength, keep on gearing up that strength. That strength will push out this internal reality to the external and push away everything else for the thing that you are manifesting to just be. Does that make sense?
Yes, and I didn't even get it. Like when he introduced me to his mom, he said, "This is the girl.
Hmm.
She's been waiting for me from 7 months, and she's been waiting for have a breakup with the me and like with the third party and all." I don't get it. Like why he introduced me to his mom when he was serious about us.
Hmm.
This
So
was so.
he is serious about you. You have to get over when manifesting, you have to get over why he did this, why he did that. Everything is happening as our manifestation. Everything is happening as an extension of us. There's something that I can highly recommend you to do. That is my Key Cat course. You can become a Key Cat practitioner also with it. You will learn plethora of things along. I'll highly recommend you to do it because this thing that you're having, KiCat is the only tool that can integrate it.
What do
So,
you mean by this thing? Like,
what
if you
thing?
can elaborate. This
KiCat?
thing, yeah, this thing
Yes.
you're having, you said, no? What is that?
Hmm. It's quantum entanglement consciousness alignment therapy. It's a course, quantum entanglement consciousness alignment therapy is a tool where 54 dimensions have been talked about, and 54 dimensions are dimension of chakras or portals or layers of emotions in our body in respect to their physical presence with the chakras and emotional presence and energy body and psychological aspect, everything along with the spiritual aspect is integrated together in form of a tool to literally teleport you to different dimensions. That itself what PCAT is. Along with that, you get NLP. There is money NLP, love NLP, health NLP, general, and then you have the self-love course. Then you have inner child healing. Then you have vibrational healing. Then you have ascension coaching. Then you have light language activation. Then you have alignment, switch words. The list could go on, you see. There are like 54 videos. So there's quantum entanglement consciousness alignment therapy, which I highly recommend. And it's 11,111. So 11111. And it's a practitioner course. All my courses are actually practitioner courses, other than the toolkit courses. So you also get an hour-long session from me for free, and also you get a bonus of my 2222 package of basically you get a channel song, a spell, a reading, and it's a package basically. It's a bundle. So you get that bundle for free with that, and also 1 hour session. And right now the course is in discount till August 29. Then the prices will go up, up, up. So if you all want, you can definitely go ahead and buy it now. During this sale, it's like the best time to get it, and it's gonna help you. Because this thing that you're having, but why is he doing that? But why is he doing that? You'll have an awareness of, okay, this is the reality, this is the moment. No matter what he's doing, no matter what is happening, this is what I'm gonna choose. I am the creator of my reality. Everybody is me pushed out. So another great way to do this is to assume. If you can't believe, is to be like, okay, I can't believe, but I assume that she has found someone else to talk to. She's talking to someone else, and I assume he's choosing me over her. I assume she's just going against his family in those situations that is prevalent. He's going against his family to choose me, and he's taking my side beyond all the barricades. He is choosing me over the third party. He's favoring me over anybody else on earth. So I assume that he is doing this. I assume that he is coming towards me. I assume that the version of him that I seek is calling me. If you're doing it, don't you think it's easier?
Yeah, and also the like I
Yeah.
get dreams which are related to
Mhm.
him, very random,
Mhm.
and as if we both are in legit relationship. That kind of dreams. So does it
Nice.
mean anything?
Of course, that means your manifestation is working. You're in sync
Okay.
internally. You need to
Okay.
believe a bit more.
Okay.
So the key for your manifestation to show up is
Mm-hmm.
okay. If my manifestation has not shown up yet,
Mm-hmm.
there's a part of me which is like scared. So
Mm-hmm.
easiest way to get over that is okay. I assume that my SP is right in front of me. Assume that it has happened. I assume the reality that I seek has happened. Best is to apply law of assumption is at this stage. The more you be like, I assume this has happened. I assume. You are not putting in this energy of resistance. Assumption takes away the resistance. That is law of assumption. There are various laws: laws of correspondence, law of attraction, law of vibrations. Law of assumption is one of the law. So law of assumption is mine is law favorite is law of mentalism. What do you think? You attract. So just keep on affirming that I assume this has happened. I assume my reality is amazing. I assume everything in my reality is so magical. I assume that in my reality everything is ecstatic. I assume that I'm about to experience a breakthrough in my life. I assume that something magically miraculous is coming in my life. I assume I have $10,000 in my bank account. I assume that every second $4,000, $5,000 are coming to me. I assume that God loves me a lot. I assume that my SP is choosing me beyond measure. I assume that my SP has chosen me over third party. I assume that my SP has let go of third party or broken marriage in cases that is required to choose me. I assume my SP has broken that marriage. How much was it easier for you all to believe? Natalie, how easier was it?
It's very much easy, but I have a confusion. I told you there is a guy who likes me, okay, and
Hmm.
he's my best friend, and I
Hmm.
don't know. I saw him in my dream. I don't know if it's right or wrong, and I saw him
There's
in my
nothing
dreams.
right, there's nothing wrong. If you
So
feel
I.
good about it,
Uh-huh.
if you, yes, my SP is choosing above his freedom. So you have to choose whether, I mean, decide whether you're feeling good about it. It's like there is nothing called karma. Sin punishes sin. We think, okay, this is so wrong. ये गलत हो जाएगा. This is so wrong. That guilt attracts more guilt like thing and causes a chaos. If you are like, okay, how do I feel? I feel good about it, will flow. Best is if you feel good about something to go with the feel good feeling that is the best for your soul's growth and expansion. And ultimately, every path leads back to home, and what's meant for you will find its way back to you no matter what. So if you want to be with this person, it happens a lot of times when we are manifesting a particular person. After a while, we feel that we don't really want that person, and we start to feel that perhaps with this person it's going to be better because this person is investing more time in me, this person is being there with me. So practically we start to develop a sense of true appreciation, love, that actually is the love that lasts. So if you are feeling good about it, go for it, because if he loves you, if he likes you, if he is fond of you, he'll actually keep you happy than somebody who's naturally not choosing you. You get that?
Yeah, I got it.
Same thing happened with me also. Like I told like there was a guy, my childhood crush who was showing up. So I was like, okay, he's talking to me. Let me talk to him. And then after some days, to be honest, like I also like there was a point of time where I got frustrated कि like अरे my SP तो is not showing up and इधर और एक बंदा है जो मुझ में interest दिखा रहा है and he is giving his time to me and all that. So I started talking to him and yeah, to be honest, like I was having a soft corner for this guy, but you know like after some days I'm like फिर से I'm back on track. So it's like it's okay.
Same. We both are
Yeah,
same.
same. Actually, resonated me a lot.
Yeah, right.
I
Yeah,
too
this is
in
how it
very
is.
light way. Yeah.
This is how
Chirasree,
the
can I ask
journey
you
is.
one question?
Yes,
Uh,
yes, absolutely.
okay, so see, I've been attending this session for since we started this one, and I've been trying to manifest, and
Right.
I've been manifesting, and I've been not just assuming, I'm visualizing, and it's like I'm visualizing in a way that it's happening right in front of me, whatever I want to.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
frankly speaking, the way things have happened with me and with my partner,
Hmm.
for whom I'm
Hmm.
manifesting,
Hmm.
after I do all this, but sometimes, not sometimes, many a time, what comes to me is at least she should realize that she did all this wrong. She should at least
Hmm.
regret it at least once that whatever she did was wrong, even though there will be must be some circumstances because of which she did all that. And she's still connected, as I told you earlier as well. But it's only when she's in need. So does that kind of contradict sometimes? Because one time I'm saying, okay, I'm manifesting and we should be together and we are going to be together. That's what I know. But on the contrary, I also have this something going on in my mind always that she should realize at least and admit that yes, whatever she did was wrong. And I've already forgiven her practically, if you ask me. But the other side of my heart, mind, you can say, is something wanting this to happen. So anything on that front?
Hmm. Hmm.
What is your advice?
So you can always manifest an apology. So, okay, if you want her to apologize to you, it has to be like, okay, it's been a long time. She's kept me on hold and she's not really being there. So right now I choose to assume that she's apologizing to me and now she's the one who's wanting to be with me and she's the one who's choosing to be with me because now she has realized her faults and finally for that she's choosing commitment. Does that make it easy?
That's what I do. And while doing that, I don't know, I get a little angry, frankly speaking, because like, why did you even do it? Why did you even did that? What made you do all this? But yes, because I know I
Okay,
loved
but
you.
there you have to forgive, there you haven't forgiven. You haven't forgiven in those places. What made you do that? Okay, it happened. You cannot try over spilled milk. So you have to forgive in those places, but you can always
Sorry, Chirashree, your voice was all gone. I was not able to hear you.
okay.
Yeah, you had gone
Okay.
off.
I said thank you, judges. So that's what I said. So hi Somdatta. I see you have raised hand. Okay. I think I'm not audible to her for something. So Kinjal, you were also asking some questions. So hi.
Hi.
Hello. Yes.
So I had
So
a kind of tussle with him today. The Sunday he had come to my house, he had said that he'll teach me driving. So I plan to join driving classes from tomorrow, and sometimes he'll help me out once I'm done through it. So today is like, I forgot what I told you. I'm not going to help you in driving. So I was pissed off and I was fighting with him. So I'm actually angry that he's not even ready to take up a simplest responsibility of this thing. How on earth am I going to manifest getting married to him? It's such a big responsibility for him. He's running away from that responsibility.
I assume that
Freedom.
so he's doing that, we are manifesting it. So I assume that a responsible version of him is now showing up, and that responsible version of my SP is confirming to my physical expectation of the manifested reality now. And I choose that it's done. So all of you who can't believe, I'll tell you all, apply law of this thing, assumption. Thank you. So apply law of assumption, because law of assumption is the key at this point of time for all of you who are having a tough time to believe in something in all those places. Okay, this is not the reality, so I assume this is done, and continue to do I assume till you feel like, oh, it's done. The law of assumption itself will take you to this destination of, oh, it's done, I'm living in the end, it is my reality. It's a process, it doesn't happen overnight, it's a process. That's why manifestation is a process. So one more thing that I would love to inform you all, and that tomorrow we are having a workshop, and that is to manifest no contact to constant communication. It's from 10 p.m. onwards, and the ticket is available for only 99 rupees. Many people here are already coming. Okay, Julia, come. So that they are already coming. So it's only 99 rupees per ticket. It's from 10 p.m. I don't know till when. And it will be basically about going from no contact to constant communication, and it's called in a relationship mode. So that's the name. So I hope to see you all around tomorrow,
Please do
and
one
it'll
for
be
crush situation also.
yes,
Please conduct one
soon
workshop
I'll
for
be
crush
doing for crush.
situation.
Yes,
It will be really
soon
The
I'll be
like
doing for
I'm a new
crush. Yes,
person.
yes.
the
मैम
I have
कुछ कोई
session
नया
till
पर्सन.
Pardon?
हेलो.
Hello. Yes.
हाय मैम, मैं बोल रही हूँ
Yes.
कि कोई नया पर्सन मैम, क्योंकि
हाँ.
यदि कोई लाइफ में आगे बढ़ गया है तो उसको बार बार फिर मतलब ऐसा लगता है कि सिर्फ मेरे को ही सब पड़ा है उनके लिए. तब मैं कुछ नया चाहती हूँ, नया स्टार्ट किसी नए के साथ
Great.
ऐसा
Great.
अपने लाइफ में.
I
मतलब
I
अभी मैं हर
choose to
क्लास
call in
में
my idol match.
हाँ, मैं हर क्लास में उनके लिए ध्यान आता है मुझे. अभी आज का क्लास ऐसा गया है जिसमें मुझे मतलब कि सुबह से मुझे याद नहीं आई और एक बार भी नहीं और देखा भी नहीं. मैं इतनी बिजी रही और मतलब ठीक है, आज का दिन सही था, थोड़ा सा हेडेक हेडेक रहा मुझे, लेकिन उनका एक बार भी ध्यान नहीं आया. ऐसा हुआ आज का दिन.
That's great.
मैं
Wow,
मैं ही
you're
मूव ऑन हो जा रही
doing
हूँ.
great. You have to, that's also one of the phase. Move on, let go, not hold on to it. That also manifests. So all of you are doing really great. I'm really happy to see the way you all are improving through the process. So keep doing the inner work, keep choosing yourself. And at this point, law of assumption. Law of assumption is going to get your thing done. So assume. I assume it's done. I assume, because at this point, because of the planetary vibration, all KCAT practitioners here will be able to relate to it. At this point, the collective vibration energy is such that to trust and believe, when you're assuming, you are getting into a state of moving from 498 hertz of logic and getting into a 639 hertz. So 439 to 639, that movement is happening right now. You're moving from logical reasoning to pure love frequency. And for that integration to happen and that zip zap shift to happen, the best thing that can do is I assume. Because in maths also you see is we often say we assume this to be X. So you assume this to be done. It's a simple calculation, we could say. So thank you, and love and life to all of you. I see
Thank you
many of
मैम,
you
थैंक यू सो
tomorrow
मच.
again.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Many
Thank
of
you.
you
God
tomorrow
bless
again. Thank
you.
you. Bye bye.
the
Thank you.
one